Hey everybody, and welcome back. So, I know I took a day off yesterday. I really could not find much to talk about, but I got a few stories here that I'm going to talk to you guys about today. So, there's an unofficial app that opens up on a PS4 remote play on all Android devices, or most, I guess. Now, in the video, it shows a Samsung. It looks like a Galaxy S4. And it has like the L2 and L1 and the directional pad and the analog stick, and then R1 and R2. It looks kind of like a mess to play with. But, I mean, maybe this is their, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe this is like their way of showing Sony there's ways around it. You don't have to just buy a Sony phone. You can just buy an Android phone and play this app. I don't think there was a name, but the developer name was the Script Kitty. I mean, I don't think they gave a name while I was reading the article, unless, like, I missed it. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, obviously it probably needs work or whatever, but, I mean, at least it's there and it's for people to use. So, I think it was free too. I mean, I believe it was free. I don't know why it wouldn't be. I don't know who would pay to use a remote play, but it didn't say if there were any issues with ads or anything. Maybe like a pop-up ad out of nowhere. That'd kind of suck. But yeah, so that's that. And now we're gonna get on to Windows. Windows 10. Microsoft trademarks Windows 365. It could be in a way of a subscription model on the way for Windows. Now, okay, so I have a few things here. I do not want to pay, $25 a year to use Windows 10. I don't want to do it. I'd rather pay, $80 to $100 to have the full version of Windows and not have to worry about paying a yearly or monthly subscription to it. Even if it's like $10 a year, I know they'd probably lose money if it was $10 a year, so $25 a year. You figure, like, 4 years, $80. I just like to own my stuff. I mean, I don't know about you guys. It's kind of like leasing a phone from, like, a phone provider. It's like you have to give that back at the end. Kind of like a subscription, you have to give it back at the end. Like Netflix, too. You pay monthly, but if you don't pay, you don't get anything. Like, I like just to pay full price right away, and then have the program or Windows all to myself. I don't have to worry about paying it or whatever. But that's just me. I don't know what you guys feel about it. I feel like this is not going to be a good move by Microsoft if this is in fact true. I mean, I like Windows and the way they're going, but this was kind of like a shocker to me because $80 to $100 isn't really that much if you think about it. I mean, if you can afford a gaming PC, if you can afford a PC or whatever in general, most of the time they include it on, unless you have like a gaming PC and you upgrade Windows every time a new version comes out. I didn't get Windows 8, I still have Windows 7 because Windows 8 kind of just took a spiral, but I think Windows 10 is going to be really good. Windows 10 is probably going to be as good, if not better, than Windows 7. So yeah, we'll just have to see what Microsoft has in store. But from what I hope, maybe they'll have two. You can buy the full version if you want right away for $100, and then if you don't want to do that, you can pay for a subscription. That could be a way they could do it, but we'll have to see how it plays out here when the Windows 10 actually finally does get released, or more details are going to be released on Windows. I know I don't really talk about PC news, but I just had to talk about that because that kind of like got me like, oh my god, what the heck. And then this video is going to be short, but I will be back definitely this weekend for sure. I might even live stream if you guys watch. But yeah, okay, so the last bit of news here is MLB 15, the show. Now, this video detailed the universe rewards and legends. And basically, to sum it up, road to the show, they had customizable batting gloves, fielding gloves, cleats, and basically they have like Sambat, Rawlings, Under Armour, Nike, the full works for baseball, pretty much any Mizuno. any baseball related item, I guess, is what they had licensed. And from what I was hearing, you could pick a Rawlings bat or you could pick like a Sam bat. And if you picked one or the other, like the Rawlings might not hit as good as the other Sam bat. So you might go with the Sam bat, even though it doesn't look as cool. You're going to pick Sam bat because it gives you better stats or attributes. I think that's kind of stupid in my opinion, to be honest with you, but like it feels more of like they're trying to go RPG. Like cleats too, like Under Armour cleats might give you more speed than say Mizuno cleats. Like I would want to pick the Under Armour cleats because they would look cooler than Mizuno. I don't want to pick it because it has better stats and junk. I just don't like that at all. And then franchise mode is basically just focused on managing your baseball team. Once you have a contract in your hand, you can choose at any time to partner your franchise team with the brand, and doing so will add some brand flavor to your interface during game broadcast and sponsorship. Also earns your team budget incentives based on how you perform in certain statistic. I want to say that it's going to be like a Nike sponsor, a Mizuno sponsor, or something along those lines. Pretty cool, I guess. I mean, we'll have to see how that plays out. And then Diamond Dynasty, I don't really play it, but they're going to have, MLB team, or get really lucky and get a pack, and you'll unlock an iconic legend alumni player from one of the 30 teams. There's only one legend per team, so the Yankees have Yogi Berra. I don't know, Yogi Berra is cool, but I think it should be Babe Ruth or Lou Gehrig or Stan Musial for the Cardinals. They have Ozzie Smith as the Cardinals. I know he's pretty good for back in the day, but they should seriously have Stan Musial. He's probably way better than Ozzie Smith. To me, MLB The Show looks really good, and I'm more than likely gonna buy it day one. But to be honest with you, I feel like Sony puts out this huge list every year, okay? And they hardly improve anything. You don't notice it in the game. So I mean, I'm keeping my options open, but I don't want MLB to fall in that same category as NBA 2K or Madden, FIFA even, I guess. And I don't want them to fall in that. I want them to have competition so they can improve on their game. But yeah, that's all I got to talk to you guys about today. And tell me what you guys think about, the Windows situation, or if you guys are going to buy MLB 15 or not. Just tell me what you guys think. Alright guys, make sure to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.